This is just fucking dumb. All right. So Street Fighter V is, on its way. It's been in beta. People have been playing it online. Our Mika, Rainbow Mika, is finally back in the game. She had a move in the beta, her critical art, which is like a super, where as she goes to, I believe, initiate the move, she would slap her ass. And it's a fairly bare ass. She's in a luchador
she's
wrestling
in assless
outfit.
chaps.
Yeah, she's in a luchador wrestling outfit with no ass. In the latest build of it, it's been altered so that you don't see her slap her ass. The camera has been panned up a bit. There is outrage because I think it's funny that the same people who bitch about outrage culture get almost more outraged. There is outrage over the perceived censorship of this move. Guys, can we fucking learn the meaning of the word censorship, please? This isn't censorship. This is Capcom making a game in beta, making changes to the game. Why did they do it? Was it clipping? Did they just decide that didn't fit them? Capcom's allowed to do what they want with their fucking property.
They also changed, I guess, this T move with...
her muscle buster is what it looks. It looks like they changed.
I don't know anything about Nadeshiko. Is that her partner? And then there's a move with a guy where they do this buster move where his legs are split apart.
So they've changed it. But
they changed it where the legs aren't totally split apart.
Even in the thread that I was reading, it was suggested that happened not because it was deemed too, I don't know what, fucking sexual or whatever, but because there was clipping issues. It's a game in beta, and I can't stress that enough to the people who are fucking outraged over this.
I guess there's also allegations that they're removing some crotch shots of camera panning. There's one with Cammy.
Cammy's intro, it was changed and shown at a different angle. If the thing you're most concerned about in your fucking fighting game is whether or not you can see an ass or a crotch for 2 seconds, you really need to fucking reconsider your priorities.
Well, some people think it's a localization issue. They think maybe in Japan that it'll maintain, but they'll change it for the U.S.
I doubt that. Some companies do self-censor. There are Vita games that have come out that have been censored.
It's not censorship, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, they're
self-altering.
That have been altered
By the way,
changed.
it's a good ass slap. I'm looking at it. It jiggles like a perfect amount. It's very lifelike, the jiggle, for a toned ass, by the way.
So, it does bother me when a game is changed drastically, or even from its Japanese version to its US version, because I feel like you should just get the game. But if this is something that's not going to be changed, if this is just a worldwide change, why do you fucking care?
I just think it's silly once you go all the way where I have a wrestler who looks ridiculous with an assless chaps who's completely over the top, that actually has a really funny ass slap. To me, it's more funny, and of course it's sexual. Once you have that, why pull back and get rid of it? That's only my argument. It's so fitting if this character is that ridiculous and over the top and what it looks like. Why get rid of it? That's what I'm going to say. If you're going to go in the overly sexual, over the top, weird direction of this character, embrace it.
I have no problem with the ass slap. You could have left that. I mean, I'm not bitching about that. I have no issues with it. I just have issues with people getting that worked up over a game in beta. It's not censorship. The game's not done.
Yeah, maybe it'll be with Capcom help. It could be DLC for all we know.
Yeah, sure.
For the ass slap in. I just think I'm trying to. I think people aren't upset that they think people are censoring because it's sexual. I would hope people are upset about it because, to me, it doesn't make any sense to take it out, being if the character's so over the top. It's not like Chun-Li is doing this. You know, if Chun-Li, and Chun-Li, obviously, ass is popping out of her skirt every Street Fighter anyway, but it's not like Chun-Li is doing this. That character, her sexuality isn't what the character is mainly about, even though, obviously, she's hot for a cartoon fighter character. But for this character, it's fucking ridiculous how she looks and acts that it'd be natural for that character.
Sure, I just don't think it, like I said, I don't care the way, it's just stupid to fucking get worked up over it.
It is, especially when it's a fighting game, first and foremost.
Yeah.
That never really focused on that. But again, you always had Cammy ass hanging out every single Street Fighter going back to Super Street Fighter.
Oh, and we haven't
you know,
seen the full
too.
game yet. Who knows how much of that fan service cheesecake shit is still going to be in there? But I really don't think the removal. It's not even a removal. I really don't think the changing of how the ass slap is shown is going to have any effect on how the fucking game plays.
No, it's not. It's not. I just think that the only thing again, I hope it's not some sort of censorship because of sexuality, because this goes back to at least U.S. culture, which is fucked up, where a game where people are beating the shit out of each other and killing each other is okay, but we can't have a girl slapping her own ass already hanging out. And it's like, what are we, fucking Puritans? That goes back to, movies that even nowadays where, PG-13 movies, people can get shot in the head, but you can't show any tits or ass.
Right. No, I absolutely agree with that.
What are we teaching people?
It's ass backwards. No
it's
pun
ass.
intended.
Slap jiggle backwards.